Oh, hello, folks, and welcome back to the Evil Within 2. Fuck, I want to play a game like Borderlands right now. I was watching, Mitten Squad, his videos. I've seen a lot of his, follow ones, bit of his Modern Warfare, and then it was, or Call of Duty, whatever. Then I saw a bit of his Borderlands ones, and the games do look fun. So either they're made by Gearbox, and yeah, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching that, but with a 10-foot pole holding another 10-foot pole. Ad nauseum. It, yeah, no. I take care of my account of my channel. I'm not throwing it away on that. Maybe if Pritchard, the gobshite who's the CEO. Maybe if he wasn't the CEO any longer, maybe then, but maybe. What even is his name? Pitchford? I have no idea. I've actually completely forgotten. Is his first name Randy? It's me, I might think of a different guy. But yeah, if he wasn't around anymore, maybe then, but
You
no.
brought something with you. A key? Excellent. Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful. Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
That's it, really?
How am I ever going to get these nails right if you keep interrupting my manicure?
Yeah.
Don't you think it's time that you moved on to the task at hand?
But yeah, I've called the guy a dickhead, and I've also learned early on to never underestimate the pettiness of people. So, yeah. Again, like with Double Fine, as long as the dickheads running the place are around, I'm never touching what they make.
I know my office is relaxing, but it's no place to loiter. Don't you think it's time? I know my... Don't you think...
Hmm. Space, then you get stealth kill. Press space for cover, E for a sneak kill. When you are on cover on a corner, you can perform a sneak kill on an enemy that is around the corner. The enemies must appear in the center of the screen for the sneak kill icon to appear. You can perform a sneak kill if the enemy is aware of you. Indeed, it kind of defeats the purpose of stealth, but anyway. Hmm, that's useful. Automatically evade enemy attacks with a set probability. Certain attacks cannot be dodged by the reflexes skill. There seems to be some things you really want to get early on. Ooh. Nice. Instead of dying to a move that'll barely kill you, you just tank it with a slight bit of health remaining. Mind over matter. And given that this is just all of the mind, it makes sense. Sadly, I've skipped from slide 1 to 3, so that sucks. But
You still up, Kidman?
No rest for the wicked. What's going on?
I can't believe Lily is still alive. The fire.
Lily wasn't killed in the fire. You know this now.
Tell that to my brain. Tell that to the nightmares I've been having for years. Why did they take her? Out of all the little girls in the world, why mine?
I can't answer that, Sebastian. Mobius took Lily long before I joined them. I know you don't believe in coincidences. Maybe you see a pattern because you want to. You know that some crimes just happen. There's no real reason for it. Just the wrong person at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No. I refuse to believe that.
Regardless, the fire is a memory that you need to purge, Sebastian. It wasn't your fault that it happened. And you didn't lose Lily because of it. Try to remember that.
given that the mom seems to now be working for the Foundation and there's no way in hell that they don't know she's a mom, it's liable that she staged the fire to steal her own kid and then pretended to go off the reservation trying to track it down. Everyone would think his wife just left him and he's losing it, and it would completely throw suspicion off the idea that the kid was kidnapped. Flawless, except for how psychotic it is. I feel like I've said I need to check something. One sec. You know when I say I need to check something? I mean some future me does. Present me can, go fuck off. Well, this is a good game. I'm in the mood for some more bouncing around and shooting. I have two games that could, well, maybe fill that. Destiny is kind of in the same shtick. I've Destiny 2. Got it for free at some stage. And beyond Destiny would be... I also have the District, I think it's called, of the first one. Which I know it's not as bouncy and jumpy around as it, but it's more of an action shooter than this is. So I will be interested in playing them, but both are huge. Will not have them downloaded tonight. One's like 50 gigs. So yeah. And I'm also a bit out with Destiny because they're deciding to cut most of the game worlds to. And and just randomly rotate those worlds in because they're lazy bastards who don't want to maintain the whole setting they have. But look, I can't think of any way to justify okay, you have 10 worlds here for people to play through with a campaign for each. It's probably some way important to the story. Randomly, people aren't going to be able to play half of that. Like, you're just going to stab out 3, 5 worlds, and they can play with what's left, and randomly you'll cycle it around. Fuck off with that. They try and justify it as some sort of good thing, but it's just like, new. Oh. My observational skills are lacking. Never did grab the bottle one, did I? Ooh, handgun ammo pouch. Let's try the church. I've only one shotgun blast. Reload. But I have two of these.
Please forgive me for what I've done.
Cutscene stupidity. While this killed me last time, I got an advantage this time. Shotgun. And better gun. I know there was 3 here. Thank you. Go with God. I hear another one. And I do have to do the whole detection thing. Resident Evil. I do want to get back to those games, it's just I'm not really in the mood to play that kind of game most of the time. No, maybe if I can, you know, if I start injecting alcohol into my veins, maybe I'll be in the right mindset. It's also hard for me to get into a horror game with, you know, fucking the constant jiggling going on. It's distracting, and then I get hit with the T-virus and start growing new limbs. You know, it takes away from the, you know, a horror of the game. So, investigate.
Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
Oh! Oh, piss off. Want some of this? You can't handle some of this. Fuck's sake. Whoa. Right into your veins. You know, it'd be nice if you gave me some ammo. Fine, we'll give me some brain goo. You know those intrusive thoughts I've been complaining about for the last age? Yeah, I still fucking have them. Just randomly I'll have random things screaming in my head. It's very frustrating. I know I may not sound too annoyed by them, but trust me, I am. It's a very annoying thing to deal with. Because I end up getting concerned that I'm saying them, and then with my memory issues, I don't know if I have or not. But yeah, given we're playing a sad dad here, and all the talk about like The Last of Us recently and Joel, yeah, I kind of keep seeing Seabass here, and then thinking of him. Oh, nice. Discount law office. For a moment there, I read it as Discord, and it's like, wait, what? Go to get, no legal advice. You come out wearing tie-eyes. Okay, that provoked absolutely no one. Alright. Hmm?
Gotta be quiet. Something chasing me. Was it a ghost? It doesn't look like those other things. What's going on? I can't deal with this. I can't. Shh. Gotta calm down. Can't let it hear me. This train is the only way out of Union.
Okay. Another appearance of that whatchamafuck. Well. So much for stout. Peace was never an option. Heal. Okay, Seabass. Ooh, that door's closed. Yeah, with the electro shock things, you have to be on the button to, like, you have to follow up on it. It won't kill by itself. Actually, didn't even mean to use that. I was just trying to shoot these. That is effective. Well, I got plenty of bullets now. Well, potential bullets in the form of gunpowder. Thankfully, you only need to get gunpowder. I'm taking... This was the mask train? Mask carriage? Because of all the rats, but I don't think that's a good judge. Pinku, that was back a bit. Ghost bitch is gonna respawn and... Ooh, nice. Red gel. This mysterious blood red liquid is used to open locked skill upgrade branches. No actual explanation for what any of that is. You know, one thing I will say, I was saying before, is rating it and comparing it with Dead Space and all that. Just watching the movement of that rat was making me think of that one ferret video I was watching. runs along and just suddenly lies on the ground. Remember people putting gas, 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 or running in the 90s to it. But maybe it was Deja Vu. Some Eurobeat from Initial D. Um, you, you know the whole story idea of it or something just doesn't grab me. Personally, this is it really is my idea of a hellscape, you know, going into something like this that can fuck with your perception of reality. If done well, you know, if done well enough, you will never be able to tell if you've ever left it. So it's pretty creepy to me. But just the way they've handled it or something, it hasn't done it for me. Just something about it just doesn't. I don't know, just doesn't feel right. Just I know I just don't feel quite as invested as I feel I should, or you know, taken into the thing. You know, certainly not a bad game, but it just I'm just not quite feeling it. I wanted to say I felt better about Dead Space. In a way, while I was like both of them are outlandish, I think okay, there's this alien artifact, it makes zombies. It's kind of a simpler premise than well, okay, this weird guy made a device that pulls you into a communal hive mind. He has influence on, but everyone kind of influences, but none of the characters, despite knowing what it is, will actually understand what it is. So there's like, well, you know, what's going on here? And it's just like you're in their mind, Sebastian. What's going on here? You know, they randomly just suffer memory. They randomly suffer from amnesia. I know, there's something about it just doesn't grab me, and that's just like one point that bugs me. It's just like, you know what's happening, Seabass. You've gone through this before, and it just feels like on some level it just falls flat to me and just doesn't quite grab me. If it grabs you or doesn't, if you don't feel the same way about it, you know, I'm glad. You know, it's good that people you know, can find something they enjoy, even if I can't enjoy it myself. You know, provided they aren't somehow harming someone through it. You know, if it's just like you like a game that someone else is like, you know, that's fantastic. You know, you found enjoyment in something someone made, and that's good for them, and that's good for you. But yeah, just for me, it just doesn't quite grab me. On that level either. Like it's a perfectly fine game from what I'm playing so far. Again, maybe like its predecessor so far, I would say probably a 6, 7 at the most. It's like perfectly fine. There's nothing I would hate it for, but a little better than average, I guess. I know a lot of people treat you know, Anblo and like an 8 as a bad, but I try not to do that myself. So I'm a big, you know, 5 is an average. That's 6, maybe 7 at the most. So it's like a perfectly competent game. There's nothing bad about it, but it kind of falls flat in some ways to me. Basically, there's a lot worse games out there, but it's not one that, you know, it'll be, you know, oh, I gotta show this to the grandkids, you know? Or like I was saying with the Evil Within 1, like if someone was into this genre and wanted another game to play, I would recommend it to them. Though again, I was initially at the time I was saying I would recommend the Dead Space 1, maybe 2 first. Though I suppose there are more horror shooters rather than survival horror. Though I suppose that depends on the difficulty level we play it on. Anyway, moving on.
Quiet. They've been chasing me. Was it a ghost? I can't deal with
Oh, nice. It changes itself.
Gotta be quiet. Something chasing me. Is it a ghost? It doesn't look like those other things. What's going on? I can't deal with this. I can't. Gotta calm down. Can't let it hear me. This train is the only way out of Union. Why isn't it running? Where is everybody? Who's that? Oh God! No! No! Stay away from me! Don't touch me!
Okay. Oh, we got afforded him anyway. Please do not spawn. Despite removing the head, the flashing LEDs are still there. There's a herb just over here. Let's go grab it. But yeah, from what I'm playing so far, it's a perfectly competent game. It's not particularly standout, but it's perfectly competent. There's nothing really to hate about it. Obviously, if you don't like crafting systems, you won't like it. I've no opinion on it. It's fine. So yeah. I do have some difficulty mustering my own opinion on things. I feel nervous feeling too strongly either way, because it's like, oh, someone else mightn't feel strongly that way and be annoyed, or they might feel strongly the other way. Or, you know, they might feel strongly for it and be offended I don't feel that way, or vice versa, or whatever. So me trying to get my opinion, you know, make my point and all this is, I don't know, my way of working on that. Yeah, forgot torch. Cannot vault this, despite, you know, having a climbing mechanic for more, you know, difficult stuff. You cannot vault that. I could clamber over it, but, you know, Seabass has less flexibility than a cripple, or less a lower dex than a cripple. Well, that's probably selling myself a little too roughly, but yeah. Someone's cooming certainly hard. New enemy type. Seems to be an amalgamation. Piece of shit. Whoa! Vault it! Cannot climb that. At least now you can fully drain his stamina, and he'll just run like an idiot for a moment. Rather than, you know, run worse than myself.